Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Forever Stranded Lost Souls. In the last episode, we were working on this guy. We have a smeltery now, so this is going to allow us to duplicate our ores, so basically doubling, and yeah, basically just get more stuff and do better things. With more ores means more metals means more tech, and we can get more progress in this mod pack. So one of the big things that this mod pack is still limiting us on is experience, and yeah, that's gonna actually come into play today. So first things first, I have been working off camera. I got a bunch of iron stiffened meshes, so we have 9 of those now, and I sifted out for basically as much of the gravel and dust I had in here. Sand doesn't give you anything. I don't even know that you can sift sand on here. No, you can't even sift sand on the iron. Sand is only used on string and diamond levels, so it's not particularly useful. So using dust, we can get redstone, glowstone, and skystone, and using gravel, we get all the normal ores plus diamonds. So that was kind of what we were working on, and I guess we'll store the diamonds in here for now. Eventually we'll have, you know, nice systems and everything set up, but I'm gonna put everything else in here. So redstone, we're gonna have 2 things of redstone, glowstone, and skystone. We'll have 3 right there. Why not? Alright, so with that all taken care of, we are going to get into some stuff with the smeltery today. I'd like to upgrade it, and then the plan from there is just to kind of, well, do whatever we can, quest-wise and whatnot. So that's kind of the plan. We're gonna get through as many quests as we possibly can. But before we do that, I want to upgrade the smeltery, and I was gonna do this between episodes, but I actually want to do something to it so that it's a little bit better. And something that I almost always use, and I don't know if it's well known enough, that it's, you know, popular enough that it works, but we're gonna want 2 things. We're gonna want a transfer node, just some redstone. Ooh, that's a little bit more expensive, so we need glass, stone slabs, and vile dust. Alright, so 2 glass, some stone slabs. That should be easy enough. And then we're gonna need 2 more stone and some vile dust. Do we happen to have any transfer nodes? I don't see any, and I don't know where I'd keep the vile dust if we had it. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to make some vile dust. What is this stuff? Oh, that's easy. Soul sand smelted up. That is easy. Never mind. So let's get one of those going. Why is there glowstone in there? Glowstone doesn't go in there. Glowstone goes in here. It is a resource. So let's get the vile dust, and we'll start working on stone slabs, 2 pieces of glass, and the vile dust will give us transfer pipes. Now these things require 6 building to use. We have 6 building, and I kind of want to see stuff and things. Is there anything in here that has no? Alright, fair enough. So we're going to need a little bit of redstone. We're only going to need 1 of these pipes. We're going to need 2 chests, so that's a little bit of a pain. But not like horrible. We have some of the pins. We're gonna need 2 of these, and just a bunch of wood planks, which we have plenty of, so not a big deal. So let's make 2 chests. A little bit of this stuff will give us the transfer nodes for items, and that's all we need for that portion. So what are we doing? Well, basically what I'm trying to get done is we're going to automate the smeltery. And here's the catch. I'm very aware, that thermal expansion is in this pack. So we have access to fluid ducts as well as item ducts. The problem is, fluid ducts require 12 building. We currently have 7. And item ducts require, where are they? Those are hardened fluid ducts. We'd also need hardened, those require 14. And then the item ducts require 9. So we can't use either of them. So we're going to have to use some sort of lower tech stuff, but that's okay. I also want to make a lever. We're going to need one of these. And we're going to want a redstone clock. So that's 4, is it cobblestone or stone? It is stone. So we need 4 stone. Oops, that's not stone, that's dirt. And just kind of looking, do we have any of this stuff just sitting around or anything? Nope, okay. And then we're going to need 5 redstone. I said 5. Okay. I am just going to take it like that. Okay. Oh, man. I'm trying to do the fancy shift, scroll wheeling, and it's just not working. So, redstone clock. There we go. Now, the thing that I don't know that a lot of people really know about, and the other thing we're going to want actually is a hopper. So let's get a hopper. I'm not going to make anything fancy. Cloud hopper. Blaze hopper. Fast hopper. Filtered hopper, don't really want that stuff. Yeah, let's just use a normal hopper. That's 5 iron and another chest. So let's get that. We only have 3 iron. We can get the more. We can get the rest very quickly. So let's grab some iron ore. I am running low on iron. But that's not that big of a deal. With the iron meshes, I'll be able to get a lot more. But we're going to get rid of this and this. And go ahead and put that guy in there. So reason for that is we're going to set up a redstone clock right above this guy. And why? Well, Tinkers actually works on redstone signals. So we can have a redstone signal on this guy, and he will constantly try to pull out from the faucet, which is really, really cool. So we're going to need just a little bit more iron. And then what we can do is just put down a chest, get a transfer node. We do need a pipe. I forgot about that. In older versions of extra utilities, the next utilities one, you didn't need an extra pipe, but now you do, which is fine. It's whatever. But I forgot, so we'll have to do that. And there we go. So now we can get iron very easily. So let's go ahead and make the beginnings of the hopper, and then I can automatically make seared bricks. And that's the idea. So once this is done cooking, we'll have the ability to make a hopper we can put on the front. The smeltery will accept it. And since this has only got 1 input currently, it'll take a while, but this is how much we're going to need. And then we're also going to make another drain. And we might even make another redstone clock. We'll see about that. I haven't decided fully on that one yet. But should be fine. So once this is done, which it's just about there, we only need 1 more piece of iron, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to make a hopper. Alright, cool. So with that taken care of, we can get the hopper. And then in here, I'm going to put the iron, and then we're going to put the grout. And that's all we need to do. So I'm going to make 1 more drain. And the rest of the stuff is going to be seared bricks. So I'm going to throw all this stuff in here. We're going to take the iron, and let's go do some questing. The reason we want to do quests is just to kind of get them out of the way. I do plan on trying to complete every quest in this mod pack, but it's going to be a while before we can do a lot of it. Mostly because of the experience system, but it's fine. Okay. here's what we're going to start with. I keep looking at the wrong chest. Alright, so I guess let's just go through what we can do. So, survival, there's not much we can do. Yeah, don't need to do that. Ex Nihilo, there's some stuff we could do here. We could make a stone barrel. We need to make 2 of those. And those should be pretty easy. Yeah, it just requires... No, it requires brownstone, which is sandstone and redstone to get 3. And we're going to need... So they give us 6. Can we then turn those back? No, we cannot. Alright, so we're going to need quite a bit of sandstone. That's actually not that bad. Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2. That should be the slabs. 1, 2, 1, 2. That should be all we need. And then we're just going to need some sand. Let's get 9 sandstone. So we're going to need 5 recipes worth. I mean, there's 3 recipes. So we're going to need 6 more sandstone. There's 4. And I guess... Yeah, there we go. That's all we need. Alright, let's go ahead and make this. So we have the slabs, and then 2 stone barrels, which we can actually place, and that will be the quest. So what can we get? We can get a loot chest. Okay, we can get more stone barrels. Those aren't bad enough to warrant. Sand is renewable. We have infinite cobblestone. We can easily turn it into sand. We can easily get redstone. Redstone is a fairly common drop from from sifting, especially if we can get diamond stiffened meshes, which will be a process. Basically, I'm gonna have to get. Is it 6 diamonds for each of those? We can just look at that. Yeah, so it's 6 diamonds for each. Ugh, that's expensive, but we should be able to handle that eventually. Is there any other good ways to get diamonds? Horse armor works. So we can get horse armor, that'd be fine. There is some nether diamond ore, which if we find, we could probably get. I don't know if our pickaxe is good enough. What's the level? Mining level is iron, so our bone pickaxe is not good enough, but oh well, it's not that bad. So I'm gonna put those in there. We're not gonna really worry about that. So I can get more stone barrels. I don't really care about the chance isohedrons. I don't think those are used for anything. Let's make sure they're not used for anything, because otherwise the only way you can find them is in chests. So yeah, those are not useful. They're actually usually pretty bad. So the only other thing is the fermenting barrels. Are those expensive? Wood, canola, Nori crystal, wood casing. Wood casing is literally just a plank. Nori crystals are irons in the atomic reconstructor, which will take a little bit of time, but Constantan is not that hard to get. It's just nickel and copper. Iron casings, black quartz, stable, unstable ingots, really? Oh. Okay, so we can use sticks for that. That's interesting. And chopping blocks, which requires a soul. Wow, that's pretty expensive. But the thing is like, what is it used for? Well, the fermenting barrel is used to make canola oil, and I don't know that we're gonna need that anytime soon. Canola oil. refined canola oil. I don't remember which one. And there's other ways to get this stuff. So that is a relatively cheap way. But alright, the Canola Press makes it's refined oil. And if that's not particularly useful, I mean, it's good for fuel. But if it's not particularly useful, it doesn't really matter to me. So let's go with the loot chest. Yeah, because we're not going to, I mean, the Canola Press also requires advanced coils, which that's not awful, but it requires to have the atomic reconstructor, and that requires the iron casing, and that's what's the problem. So Inori crystals are a ways off, so let's not worry about it. Let's get the loot chest. I know, a lot of deciding for this choice. You want to give me my reward? Cool. So, what else we have? We have the Crucible. So, the Crucible allows us to make lava from cobblestone. Not bad. We need the unfired one, and that's just fired porcelain. So, clay. We're going to need 7. And I have exactly that much. If I can get 2 more quartz. I don't believe we can mine quartz yet, because that is a great way to get experience. We need 17 mining. We're not quite there. We're at 14. So if we can get to 17 mining, then that is definitely a thing we can do. But how I've been getting quartz as of late, we could also use bone meal, but I don't want to. But all I've been doing is coming down here and clearing this out with a hammer, which gives us a small but decent chance of getting quartz. I also uncovered some cobalt down here, so we only needed 3. You know, is this done yet? It is. Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and make this, that, and head back upstairs. We're going to fire the Crucible so we can get what we need. And I'm going to drop off the rest of the stuff. So that can go in there. That goes in there, as well as that. And while we're waiting, actually it probably is already done. There's the Crucible. Nice easy quest. We're just going to get in a loot chest because that is... The Crucible isn't really worth collecting. We might end up using it, but for right now I'm not too worried about using it. Just because what we can do a little bit easier is just go somewhere and get lava. There's lava everywhere in the Nether. We're in the Nether. Alright, so now we get to deconstruct all this. And we're going to actually put this into the ground a little bit. And it'll be fine, but this will kind of help with everything. So 1, 2, 3. I think, how do we want to do this? Alright, yeah, this will be fine. Break that. And then break that and this. Let's go ahead and turn these rocks back into cobblestone. Let's place down some stuff that we can actually deal with. So that goes there. The 2 drains. That's not where I wanted that. And I guess 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, there's more quartz. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do that. Alright, cool. So that will go there. We'll need a casting basin. That'll be fine there. Actually, I wanted to add cobblestone here. And I don't really care about all that stuff. Just so it doesn't look too bad. We'll put the faucet there. We'll put the porcelain faucet there. Oh man, I wish I could break that. It's gonna take forever. Or we could just upgrade our pick. Which we might want to do anyway, so I guess, let's see, where do we want to put the crafting table? Let's go ahead and put it like here-ish. And whoops. Do that. This gets a hopper right here. The last brick goes there. We have a completed smeltery. This goes on top of here. And then how do we want to do this? We'll figure out a way to do this. I don't know if that's going to go there or not. Let's go upgrade our pick. What's going to be the best way? So if we take a look at picks, we're going to need to look at the Tinker's ones, because these are going to have the, like, what are they called? The requirements, the skill level things. An iron pickaxe we could use. That would give us up to diamond. Is there anything easier? Lead, silver. We could use some of the other like types. I mean, we could just go straight to cobalt if we wanted to. I think that's actually a good idea. So we're gonna want the lever here, because we can mine this. It's just not the right level, so we can get cobalt pretty easily. In fact, if we take some of this crushed netherrack, we should get not enough. So we're gonna get gold, cobalt, and ardite from this, and that's exactly what we want. Let's put the hemp here. Cobalt and ardite go there. Okay, so I guess let's. How do we get more crushed netherrack? We just have to use a compressed hammer. And we didn't get enough. Dang it. So we just need what? I can never remember. Is it 3 for a pickaxe head? No, it should be only like 1, right? 2 ingots. So we need 2 ingots, so we just need 1 cobalt chunk. And that should be enough. So we just need 9 cobalt. So let's grab our compressed hammer. We are getting some lag, and I don't know why, but oh well. You know, I realize we just messed up. We need to compress it before we can hammer it. Oh well. Let's go ahead and hammer all this stuff. Get some more quartz, I guess. It's not like we don't have plenty of netherrack, so I'm not like that worried about it. Alright, now we can do this. So 21 compressed netherrack. And this will become a lot of netherrack gravel. And we are going to sift most of it. Let's take this down to like 9, and then this. We'll make 1 compressed. Actually, let's do 2. 2 compressed. And go for this. So we just need 9 cobalt. It is fairly common. We have, what, how many already? We're going to go with 4. And once we get the 9 cobalt, we can make a cobalt pickaxe, which, there we go. And let's just go ahead and sift the rest of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this back into the compressed stuff. I don't want to bore you guys with us like sifting all the time, so I'm not going to do that. Anyways, let's drop off that. Anything else? Just the rocks, which I think are in here. Yep. Okay. We're going to need a pickaxe mold. That is the other thing. So we're going to want a piece of aluminum brass, and we're going to need a pickaxe head. So let's go in here. Part builder. Oh, really? I don't have a pickaxe head. Part builder. Let's get a cobblestone pickaxe head, and I'm hoping that these are what's the term? I hope we can turn these into other things. So eventually this is going to go here. That's the idea. We're going to put the pickaxe head there. As soon as the aluminum brass melts, we are going to deal with that. And honestly, I think right here would be a good place for... That was very dangerous. I didn't mean to do that, to be honest. I think this would be a good place for the crafting station. Let's make sure it doesn't know about the hopper. Good. Alright, so let's cast out the pickaxe head. Perfect. And I think what we'll end up doing is we'll put a piece there, and then the chest on top. So something like this. And that'll work just fine. Cool. So as soon as this melts, which it's almost there, we got 2 ingots. We're going to cast out a cobalt pickaxe head, and then hopefully be able to do this. So having a higher tier pickaxe is going to be really good, regardless. And we can start looking at making like really good tools as well. So Manualin is probably the tier we want if we have the attack and defense. That's the only question. So here is the other question. Can we replace parts? We should be able to. Does it need to be fully repaired? No. Cool. So we now have a cobalt pickaxe. We're very comfortable with it. And now we can mine up to, well, cobalt level. The only things, like, so okay, we can actually mine this if we have the mining degree. So that's the only thing we're missing at this point. So we can start getting gold. And that's cool. So that goes there, that goes there. Put that where it goes. Cool. And we can put that in there. Awesome. So now we can get more stuff. And all we have to do is we can automate this as much as we want. This now has 9 slots for smelting, so that's even better. And yeah, we're going to be good to go. So, back to that questing stuff. What other quest can we do? We can make Iron Hammer. I don't really have the supplies to do that, so we're going to skip that. Better with mods. There is a couple things in here we can do pretty easily. depending on how much redstone we have. Cool. So we're gonna make a couple things. First things first. We are going to make a wind chime. Oak wind chime is the next thing on the list. This is not particularly useful for us in the Nether, but it requires 2 iron. Do we have that? Yes. Some string, pressure plate, and molding. So we're going to need some wood, and we're going to be using our saw. So we're going to need 2 string. Cool. So what the wind chime does is basically it emits a redstone signal if the wind picks up, so that we can turn off the windmills. It doesn't actually matter for us in the Nether though, so who cares? We're not going to worry about it. Alright, and if we want the molding, it is siding, so salt twice. And there we go. I'm going to turn that off right now. So molding, pressure plate. I didn't grab enough string. Let's go grab the other string, and we'll be good to go. So, like I said, the oak wind chime is not really useful in the Nether, and honestly, I almost never use the windmills. But yeah, if it's raining or when an entity passes through it, it emits a redstone signal. Kind of cool, useful if you're in the overworld. We're not in the overworld, so it doesn't matter to us. Alright, so what else do we have? We have filter hopper. I believe we can make this. This is also fairly easy. So the filtered hopper allows you to do a lot of really cool things. We're going to need 1 corner, and then 2 sidings. So the corner is easy enough. And we're also going to need 2 gears. Can we just get that from here? We certainly can. So let's make a pressure plate, and we can make the filtered hopper. Perfect. So this is required to make some really nasty things later. It gives you different items depending on what's thrown in it. You need to place a filter in it beforehand, like soul sand, and it does a lot of nasty things if you're not careful with it. So this thing is useful for getting hellfire dust, which we are going to need. But yeah, it can break and make blazes. We can also get sawdust from soul dust. Okay. And if we have a filter of wicker, we can get gravel plus a chance for sand. And we can also throw sand to get soul sand. So kind of cool. The main thing we're going to want it for is the hellfire dust. Excuse me. So that is, yeah, that's what's important. Sawdust we should already have. We already have those, but we'll have to get the hellfire dust eventually. And last thing I think we can make is the turntable. And that I think is where we're going to stop for today. So the turntable requires some stone, a gear, some siding, and that's it. Pretty much. It also requires a clock, I do believe. Yeah, the clock is the hardest part of this, just because it takes redstone, but not really. So let's get the clock. We're gonna need 4 stone, and we're going to need a gear, which we do have. And now we can get the turntable. So the turntable is pretty important. It allows you to make pottery and stuff, so it's kind of cool. We get a choice reward of a loot chest or clay. We can get infinite clay. I'm not too worried about that. So I guess we got what we wanted. Looks like we did. So cool. I'm going to throw this in there. These guys in here. We can get the sawdust if that will detect. We might need to actually have it all in our inventory at once, which is fine. Okay, so the turntable and the filter dropper we can use later. I don't remember how to use the turntable exactly. It's kind of weird. You gotta put it on top of a working axle, and then put the block you want, and then you can get, you know, crucibles, and a lot of different things. I don't even know what these waddles are or what they do. But anyways, so we might mess around with that a little bit. I probably won't make a new anything for it quite yet. We'll probably just replace the millstone. But eventually we'll have another axle coming off and all that fun stuff. Axles are just kind of expensive. So, and then the filter topper is kind of awful to use. The other thing we can do is get slime balls, which I'm currently working on. We need rice for that. I think that's the way I want to go with it. We need rice and water. And that will allow us to make rice slime balls, and then we can turn those into... We do have... Hold up. We actually might be able to do the slime another way fairly easily, so... Do I want to do it that way? I don't think I do. Are molten cores used for anything? Probably later, and I don't want to waste those. Anyways, we'll see if we can get any more slime, and we'll complete that quest. Otherwise, we're going to use the rice slime balls. You'll see how later once we do that. So let's open all these chests. We have 5 of them. We have Mom's Spaghetti. Cool. We have some dirt and grass. That's actually really nice. Some hoppers. Wish I would have had those a little bit earlier. A cupboard and some rabbit sandwiches. And, hey, some Nori crystals. We were going to need those. So, yeah. Taking the reward that we did earlier is no longer an issue. I guess let's put this stuff in here. Food goes in here. Blocks go in here. Alright, cool. So, next time, we are going to continue kind of what we've been doing. We're just going to go through and try to get as many quests done as we can that are fairly straightforward and easy. And then go from there. Hopefully... I mean, now that I can mine gold, I could probably look around. As I say, have you stopped? Nope. How about this amethyst stuff? Ow. Ow, ow, ow. No, we can't get that. We need more harvesting. And I'm just gonna be eternally lit on fire. Lapis. We can get the lapis. So that's easy levels. Let's see what else we have. I know we're not going to be able to mine the ardite. Okay. Some more lapis. And there's a bunch of stuff over here. Most of which we can't do anything with. We cannot get the burnium ore. So a lot of interesting things around. There's a lot of Endermen too, which is always kind of scary. Okay, so we can start mining a little bit more once we get. All right, we can't get that. I forgot already. Once we get to the point where we can like. I mean, actually, let's. Oh my gosh, these guys are somewhat nasty. But we're gonna get Infernium from them, which is nice. And a little bit of experience. But we can get a bunch of coal and that kind of stuff from mining, and that's gonna give us more experience. And we can get cobalt fairly easily, so it's not that big of a deal. So we're already up to 10 levels. What is it we want? We want more mining. More nether coal. More coal. Might as well grab as much of this stuff as we can, because it is a good experience. And mining. One of these guys again. Nether mites. Oh, we are almost dead. We died. Dang it. Oh man, I was not watching our health. So yeah, that is the risk of doing what we were doing, but it's not that bad. So I'm going to go grab my stuff. We have 19 levels. Oh man, we're going to take advantage of this. We also need some more attack and defense. I always forget you can right-click gathering. Let's get gathering. And I always take advantage of that. I know it's cheaty, but oh well. So let's get over to our stuff. There is a guy. Can you actually see me? I don't think he can actually hurt us or anything, but he can definitely see us. It would seem. And it's kind of nice having the, like, night vision of this death gaze stuff. I don't know. Anyways, let's grab our stuff. The nethermite went back into his home. And torches. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. We need to eat. I need to get back home. And we can mine quartz now. That is huge. So quartz is probably the best source of experience in the game. So with that, we should be able to start looking into getting whatever we need for levels to the point where we can start getting into basically whatever we want. So that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!